Jacob, what's it like being the lowly freshman, low man on the totem pole?
What was that?
What's it like being the lowly freshman, the low man on the totem pole so far?
One more time, okay.
The lowly freshman, the freshman coming in. What's it like, the experience at Georgia now already?
It's just the experience has been fun, kind of coming around, getting to know campus, and just getting with some of the teammates, some of the guys down there. Like Coach Smart and Coach Cheney, been working with them a little bit, trying to get everything down, and it's been a good experience.
What's your credit hours, your load this semester?
What was that?
What's your credit hours that you have to take? How many classes you taking?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
How many classes are you taking?
Oh, I got four classes. So in the basic freshman stuff. So, yeah.
What's been the biggest challenge for you so far?
I think it's just, coming in as a freshman, especially earlier in the enrollee when you're supposed to be in high school still, but I just look at it. I'm excited for what's happening. It's good to get this kind of out of the way now rather than coming in with the rest of the class. And so I'm excited this is happening now. Going through some humps, getting over some stuff, getting the academic part down. So the biggest part is definitely the schedule of colleges rather than high school.
We were just talking with Rashawn and everything that he's got going on between now and Wednesday. Are you glad that you don't have that hanging over you?
Yeah, I'm definitely glad. Like the signing day thing, I'm glad I committed early, because I could recruit some guys and stuff. But just getting down on campus and getting all that stuff done rather than sitting around waiting all summer and just kind of hanging around. It was good to get that under my belt. So by the time the new guys do come in, I'll be able to kind of show them the ropes and try to teach them different stuff.
How active have you been recruiting these guys?
What was that?
How active have you been recruiting these other guys?
Since college is so busy, it's just kind of slowed down a little bit. But I'm still keeping in touch with some of the guys and just trying to get them, trying to sell Jordan and all that.
There's a responsibility that comes with being as highly recruited and regarded. When in an award like this, what makes you feel like there's sort of an ease to this, and it won't be so consuming that it might get the best of you?
What was that?
Yeah, the idea that the pressure of what it is that to be this highly recruited to win an award like this, now you're in college and you got to do it all over again. The idea that this won't get the best of you and you're going to have
right. Yeah. Well, that's something I grew up with. My dad was a big part of, keeping me humble and staying grounded and stuff. So winning these awards is it's an honor, and it's a lot to live up to. Like to get some of the guys, like they're saying Peyton Manning's won this award, and some amazing talent, and they've all put in hard work, and I want to be just like them. And my goal is just go on and work as hard as I can, and never let the award part get the best of me.
Jacob, what do you already like the most about college life? Is it throwing with the guys, getting on the field and just throwing ball, or is it day-to-day classes? What are you enjoying the most?
I think it's just being on your own, making your own decisions, kind of out of the house, and becoming more aware of your surroundings just by, I have to do my own laundry now and do all this different stuff. So, it's all kind of getting used to real life. That's the best part for me.
Early morning workouts, what are those like?
I don't have early morning workouts. I got early morning class, and I got workouts late in the afternoon. So, they're pushing us in the weight room and definitely getting bigger and stronger. And it's a big thing, to have, get bigger, to take a hit in the SEC is definitely a good thing to do.
Is it something you've been used to? I would imagine, you talk about just being an everyday student, people noticing you in class, people looking at you, trying to talk to you. Is that something that you've kind of learned to manage over time?
Yeah. There's a lot. I've gone through a lot of this, just the first couple of weeks and just kind of experiencing what it's like. I've just kind of gone through it and just got a lot of experience with that kind of thing. So it's not been too hard, but it's just been a new experience.
What's been your impression of the guys you've been catching, throwing and catching with out there so far?
What was that?
Throwing and catching.
I got on the field yesterday with some of the guys, and the thing I noticed was coming from high school is kind of slowed down, and then I went to the Army game, and it was a lot like that yesterday on the field. All those guys are high talented, fast guys, great hands, and so the windows are a lot smaller. So I think going to the Army game definitely gave me a comparison of what it's going to be like in college, and that's what I felt what it was like.
Jacob, in watching the SEC, what's your impression of the quarterback play in the SEC the last couple of years, and how do you feel like you fit in with just sort of the style of play in the conference?
Actually, that's one of the things that attracted me to the SEC was, I believe it's one of the better conferences in college football. And, a lot of the quarterbacks in the SEC get a lot of hype. So one of my goals is to ultimately go to the next level. But first I got to accomplish a lot of things at Georgia. So, being an SEC quarterback, I figured being a good SEC quarterback would definitely help me get to that. But I think the SEC quarterback play lately has been really good. I mean, I worked with a lot of the guys like Dobbs and at the Elite 11, and I mean, every quarterback should have his up and downs, and every quarterback should do his thing. But I think it's been pretty good lately.
Georgia's been really associated with good quarterback play. Maybe into the last couple of years, it's not been as good. Is that what initially attracted you to Georgia?
No, the thing that attracted me to Georgia was Georgia itself, rather than. And obviously, I wanted to go where I could, play early, and so Georgia did have a little bit of a leeway there. But I'm just excited to come in and compete and learn from Grayson and Bryce and the guys they have there. And I mean, just whoever coach wants to play is going to play, and I mean, I'm excited.
Can you talk about your expectations, and do you have any personal goals for spring football?
My expectations, I'm just going to work hard, do the best I can, try to learn the offense, do everything coach tells me to do. And like I said before, he's going to play, and I'm excited to go in and learn from the guys they have there and compete with them and see what happens.
Have you had a chance to spend much time with Coach Chaney in terms of the film room?
Well, lately they've been out on a recruiting deal because it's close to signing day. But I've been in the quarterback room trying to learn formations and all that good stuff. And I'm excited for the recruiting to get over so I can sit down with the coaches and learn from them.
There'll be verbiage differences.
What was that?
The idea of picking up on verbiage becomes a big part.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different than high school because I ran a West Coast spread type offense in high school, and I come down here to a pro-style SEC. There's a lot of run game, under center stuff, and then makes it a little shotgun. So it's definitely a lot to pick up, but it's coming in smoothly for me.
What's it like rooming with Ben and Isaac and Mirko? I guess that's already kind of like would be a pretty good reality show or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, we all have our own, little character next to us. Like, Ben's a big country guy. Isaac's the well-known, guy, and then there's me, and then there's Mirko. So we all became friends pretty quick. Being recruits, going to these camps and different things. But I like all those guys, and I'm excited to be able to be on their, be their teammates and hang out with them for the next 4 years. And yeah, the dorm rooms never not a good time in there. We're all having fun, joking with each other, doing homework, and just hanging out. Good group of guys.
Toughest class so far? Have you figured out which one of those 4 freshman classes are the toughest?
I think it's going to be English will be the toughest, just based off because there's going to be a lot of writing and a lot of different essays involved with it.
Still thinking broadcasting? Maybe? Business?
I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking sports management will probably end up being my major. Yeah.
Any other questions? Jake, what's your favorite thing about Athens so far?
Favorite thing about Athens?
Yeah.
There's a lot. I think the people down there, just the feel of it, it reminds me a lot of home, just in my opinion. And it's just been an easy transition for me to kind of move away from home and kind of start school here. So I think that's the best part.
All right, anybody else? All right, thanks, Jacob. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.